So on this episode of LoboTech, we'll be talking about 3D printers. My name is Noah, and this is my teacher, Mr. Salguero, and he'll be going through the topic with us today.
Yes, and what is the topic that we have today? What is it?
It's 3D printers. It's all types of 3D printers, so resins, powders, extrusions.
3D printers. How old is this technology?
How old? Well, the first one was invented in 1981, but it wasn't patented until 1986 by an American named Charlie Hall.
Okay, very good. Oh wow. 3D printers got so popular because now I might even probably print a frame for my glasses, isn't it? Do printers print in color or just a certain
So with colors, there's all sorts of things. You can have any colors, and there's different type of filaments. Like TPU is super flexible. You have PLA, which is the most common.
Okay.
It's just a solid plastic. There's different ways. Like there are people like 3D print and then like stop the print, lay down like a piece of fabric to make movable 3D printers. There's a lot of stuff.
When I actually run a 3D printer, it was probably about 8 years ago. And of course, it needed to have a computer plugged in, okay? It was a Windows machine that you will go and create your 3D object and then send it to the printer. But nowadays, I can create it right here on my phone. I can send that 3D object to the printer wirelessly, or I can just plug a USB drive to it. That's kind of awesome. What is it I can build anyway?
So the main softwares are like Fusion 360, Tinkercad. It's a CAD software where you 3D design and it makes.
Oh, I love CAD 360. I love that software. It's amazing.
And then that's where you get your objects, and then that's when you import it to the 3D printer, either by USB, like
or a cable.
A cable.
Or wireless.
Yeah, and then you hook it up, and then you can print it, and it'll tell you like how long and stuff like that, and your chances of survival.
Okay, and probably you guys heard that a few years ago, they were even able to print walls, so they can actually build a real house.
Yeah, they did
3D printed, right?
They did build a house. So they did have to like add the walls separate. I mean, not the walls. They had to add the windows separate, doors, and like all the light fixtures. But the foundation of the wall was all like 3D printed with concrete.
That's amazing. What the 3D printer was probably about the size of this room.
Probably like the size of like 5 of these rooms.
5 of these rooms. Wow, that would be super
on
cool.
a big gantry that would move side to side and use all 3 X, Y, Z axes.
What is that? I obviously, like I said, I saw and operate a 3D printer almost 8 years ago. And so what is the new words right now? What is it? What is the new technology in this?
So we've always had extrusion, but the newest I've seen so far is probably the resin. You take a bottle of resin, and that's what it's made out of.
Resin is liquid?
Yes, it's a liquid. And
Oh.
you pour it into a bowl, and the machine will lower the build plate. So instead of having the build plate on the bottom, the build plate's up on top.
Yes.
And it will be lowered down, and then a UV light will shine little bits, and it'll cause the resin to cure, and it'll slowly rise up.
It gets heat up there.
Then the resin turns into a solid once the UV layer hits it.
So the spool of filament, those
there is no filament in that.
That is gun
Yeah.
technology, very old.
No, I mean a lot.
They still utilize?
A lot. You still use filament, but it's just for the resin. The UV light hits it, resin cures, and it rises up, creating from the bottom. It helps with
That's nice. Give me 5, man. I like that because I used to actually, play with the one with filaments, and in order to make an object at least in 2 or 3 different colors, I needed to just change the spool, and so the new filament to go through. So with this technology that you're talking, so can I mix the color there or what?
Well, since it is liquid, if you were to mix the colors, it would turn into like a brownish. It's not
Okay,
like paint.
so
it's not like paint where you can mix colors.
Okay. Oh, come on, guys. You need to work in a new thing then, because that would be awesome.
They do make filament printers that have multiple spools on top that switches color automatically. Because I know how you talked about having to manually switch colors.
Boom! I like that instead. Because if I want my glasses to have perhaps a 3-tone orange, I can.
Yep, you can put 3 different oranges up on that rack and it'll do it all for you.
But obviously, I need to find the proper oranges to just go and work the tone. That is amazing. Guys, don't forget to just, you know what? I know this is your first show, but go and subscribe, and you don't want to miss a LoboTech show. But 3D printers are amazing. Do you own one?
No, I personally do not. I mean, I've used one back when I had like this engineering class in middle school, and I had to 3D print a couple things. We used Tinkercad for that one.
Okay.
But no, I don't own a 3D printer. Do you?
No, I don't. And you know what? And I've been wanting to buy one because, as you might know anyway, probably my viewers don't know that I have a hobby. It's motor scale trains, right? But I buy the characters. I buy the people. You know, it's about this big, 1/48 is the scale. So I've been wanting to buy the printer because I can actually build and design my own people. You know, boys, girls, cows, dogs, or whatever it is that I want. I can just design those and print those. And then I will have to just hand paint each of those anyway. But
that sounds like a whole new hobby right there, hand painting.
Well, now those are affordable. How much is it that I could just spend in one of those? One color, let's say.
Just like the cheapest there is, it's usually like a cable. Instead of having a gantry, it's more of a cable system. And those can range from like $200 to $300. I mean, they've gone down in price a lot.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think I will do my research because I do really want a 3D printer in my place. I need to print stuff. But is anything else that we can add to the 3D printer stuff?
I mean, we didn't really talk much about powder printers.
What is that anyway?
So it's this massive block of powder, and then UV rays also are used to cure the powder. And it's like liquid UV, but it's just powder, and it shoots UV rays.
So how is that actually works? And it will. Is any liquid that goes with?
It's no liquid, it's just a straight box. It's a box like this, a straight powder, compressed, and then a UV ray shoots through it.
Laser?
Yes. Uses lasers and UV rays.
So, if I will want to build a maze, it will be a block of plastic or whatever that thing is, and then it will actually go and build the groove? That's what I'm saying?
No, what you're talking about is a CNC router.
Oh, okay.
That's the tool that is used to displace material. This is adding material.
God, you know what? Guys, I never thought that 3D printers were so, way there. New technologies, new way to actually print your stuff. And what else can I print other than little people, perhaps, or dogs and cats?
Well, there are plenty of different build sizes. And you can always, there's print in place, so that means there's movable objects through it.
Oh, talking about objects is how I create those.
How do you create what?
The object.
The object, so you start off with a computer, and you use some form of CAD, like Fusion 360 or Tinkercad.
Okay.
And you design your model in there using their steps. Okay,
guys, we want to put the links of that software on the screen so you can actually go and you know what, why not just have fun, okay? But I like that idea because I want to build this, I want to buy a new pair of frames, right? So I can build that one myself, or is any website that I probably can just go and find those object files?
There are websites that do have pre-made designs that you just can load up.
They're free, or they have to buy them?
Some you have to pay for. A lot of them are free.
Okay.
But it will be a website, and I'm not sure what the website name is, but you just scroll and scroll.
We want to find it. We want to find it.
You can scroll and see any designs people's uploaded or made and all that other stuff.
All right.
So you don't have to create your own design. You can make other people's designs.
That's awesome. Noah, thank you very much. Man, this is a very, very constructive topic. I think I like it. And guys, if you just want to hear more of these topics, and why don't you just on the comments perhaps, or send us an email, and we will plug in that topic, isn't it? It's a lot of technology. What other technologies that we can actually talk about it? Give them an idea.
So we talk from old technology to new technology. Like soon we'll be having a segment coming up on the show about how rec players works and waxing and all that other stuff about music.
Nice. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much for watching our show. And anything else? Say goodbye.
All right, thank you.